Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I was debating whether or not I should take my ass to the theater and go see this on the big screen, but it was the #1 movie this past weekend. It made a lot of money, so I decided to go see Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody is a 2018 film that, is it directed by Bryan Singer? I guess technically it is, but let's not talk about that. Queen. This is the story of Queen, more accurately Freddie Mercury, let's be honest. It's about how the band got together. It's about how they wrote some of their famous and best hit songs, and you see them perform. You see them, their career. You see the self-destructive nature of Freddie Mercury, his life, his relationships. What I thought of this film was, I really enjoyed it. I did. And I was a little nervous going in because I read the reviews. I saw it was mixed. I saw some people loved it and other people wish that it could have been better or wish that it could have been more. And I agree with them. I do. It could have been better. There could have been more stuff. The first half of the film breezes through their setup, how Freddie meets the band and how he just conveniently met them right after the lead singer left, and there's a lot of moments like that. It's, oh, they sell their van and then they get this recording time, then the head guy just happens to walk by and catch them performing, so he wants to sign them. They just happen to do this and that. Things falling into place. It seemed like it was just, this happened, and then this happened, and then, this happened. And I got a little worried because I thought I wouldn't be able to connect to these characters. I thought we were already at a point with their success that I was like, well, I would have loved to have seen the hardship, the heartache. There was a bit where they were talking to the head guy at the record company, played by Mike Myers, by the way. That was funny. And he was arguing with them on Bohemian Rhapsody, the song, and how it was too long, 6 minutes, it won't get played on the radio. He just refused to let that be the single. Stuff like that is what I wanted to see a little more of. We did get parts of how they came up with certain songs, some of their biggest hits, and the songs are strong. I mean, it's Queen's music. A lot of these songs I grew up with, or I remember hearing in movies, and just, I didn't know a lot about this band, to be honest, especially the history and whatnot, but the music all connects, and every time they play a song, you find yourself nodding your head and tapping your foot, and you get into it. The music's catchy. What do you know? But Rami Malek, I should talk about Rami Malek, who plays Freddie Mercury, because originally Sacha Baron Cohen, yes, Borat himself, was supposed to play this part, and I actually think he would have been great. Looks wise, he would have been perfect, but even as an actor, I would have loved to have seen what he would have done differently. He pulled out because he didn't like the script. He said they were going to kill Freddie Mercury off in the first half hour, and then it would be about Queen moving on and being successful, which we know is bullshit. So if any of that is true, he definitely made the right choice, and maybe that made them change it up, because this film is completely about Freddie Mercury. This is the other members of the band are Brian May, Roger, and Deacon. These are guys that were a big part of the story, did bring a lot to the band and the music and the success, but I guess they didn't have a lot of interesting stuff with their backstory or their personal lives or how they dealt with success or their wives and kids and family, because you got none of that. And I guess that's fine, but it does take away the idea that this whole movie is about the band or Queen. I like the moments where they would argue about the songs and who got credit and how the money was split up. Like those moments were fascinating, but it's really Freddie Mercury who, seeing, once you get to the halfway point and he is fully rich and successful, and he has this fiance, Mary, played by Lucy Boynton, who I felt so bad for her. I did. She was just a girl who loved this guy, but knew he was gay. You could tell, at least the way this movie presents him, it's very obvious. And so she tried to stick by him, but she was always left alone or always getting hurt. And this actress was very good in the few scenes she had to make me feel for her, but also not make me hate Freddie. He was a confused guy who didn't know how to deal with sexuality, didn't know how to deal with the money and the drugs. I think if this was rated R, this could have really hit home how much hardship he went through during these years, how bad of an influence this Paul guy was. And I think we could have hit that harder, sure, but I couldn't help but enjoy what I got from it, enjoy what I learned from him and this band, stuff that I had no idea about. And the performances, the music, I can talk about how catchy the music is, but seeing Rami Malek perform, seeing the other band, the other members perform as Queen, especially their Live Aid recreation, it's insane how good that comes off, how good that looks. And sure, could this have been better? Could this have been more of an emotional impact on you? Could you have related to some of these members of the band more? Sure, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I had a good time. I appreciated that this movie is as good as it is with all of the behind the scenes stuff that I've heard about. Holy crap, that's an achievement of itself. So I'm going to give this a good date movie. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Bohemian Rhapsody? Do you like it more than I do? Do you dislike it because of some of the factual, controversial events? Did they really happen this way? Did Freddie really find out about his AIDS before Live Aid? How much of a distraction was the Freddie Mercury teeth? I'll admit the first half was really distracting, seeing Rami Malek try to talk through those fake teeth. Was Freddie Mercury's teeth really that big? When he had the mustache, though, I forgot about it. It was better at that point. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Later!